Yo, wagwan everybody, welcome to Don't Get Hit with a Brick. And obviously, Keir Starmer's trying to hit us all with a brick today, man, or this year. His whole term in flipping parliament, bro. He's just been horrible, bro. This guy isn't a disgrace, man. He should be ashamed of himself. Like, he's literally just come in to be totalitarian and literally just go even harder than how the Conservatives were going previously. So, guys, obviously, there's an underage ban of being, if you're 16, your class is underage and you're not allowed to be on social media. Now, a lot of people have a lot of things to say about this, so I'm just gonna go straight into the analysis, and I'm gonna just let you guys let the facts do the talking. Yeah. So, made you think says, what does the under 16 social media ban mean for the music industry? This is an interesting take. Research by media regulator Ofcom found that YouTube accounts for the largest share of time spent online by young people aged 8 to 14 at 23%. That would follow by Snapchat 18%, WhatsApp 9%, TikTok. When the social media ban was first being discussed several months ago, one industry executive even suggested that it might encourage the return of a show like Top of the Pops as a way of young people accessing music TV performances via trusted broadcasters. For the music industry, however, it means that multiple platforms for music will no longer be an available method to reach young fans. While the impact of that remains to be seen, the inability of the 14-year-old to go on YouTube or TikTok to discover new music or allow a favorite artist could mean that a nascent music fan finds other ways to spend their spare time. Following the COVID pandemic, there was industry talk of generational cohort of young people who missed out on gigs and festivals and never acquired the habit. With messaging apps not affected by the ban, labels social media strategy may shift to platforms such as WhatsApp, although it increasingly resembles a social platform with new features being updated. Last year, Meta-owned WhatsApp added music uploads as an option, and the messaging service has partnered with the Brit Awards. In addition, Spotify songs, albums, and playlists can be added directly to WhatsApp for charts. So that doesn't really say how much it can be affected, but in an essence, it's saying that kids are gonna basically the music is gonna have to adapt to reach kids in a new way, because artists can't just directly go to their fans through TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, and other forms of social media. They're gonna have to find a gateway. Even YouTube's classed as social media. I did not know that. I thought YouTube was an entertainment platform. I didn't know it was classed as social media. So that is very, very, very worrying. So, but a lot of people, no one's really happy with it. Not even the people that don't want kids to be on social media. Now, I don't really think kids should be on social media either, or there should just be a young version of social media. And it should just be limited. Like, it should only be like the platform should only be active from a certain time. You get what I'm saying? So like after a certain time, it closes down and then it opens back up. You get what I'm saying? It locks everyone out of it. But in terms of the government having their hands on the reins, again, it's totalitarian and it's taking away the freedom from the people. Now, I am going to go into more detail about people's reactions and what this means for us as a whole. But before I do that, I do want to let you guys know that I do have an event coming up. As he's talking about people missing out on gigs and festivals, well, this is a perfect opportunity for those that have missed out on it and are not happy with the way music is coming back. Gigs are coming back. This is the best weekend ever. So it's a day party with Jamaican influence culture. It's got bashment, reggae, dancehall, R&B, lovers rock, UK and US rap, and more. Now, as celebrity guests, we've got DJ Shaq 5 going to be there. We've got a Love Island special guest, DJ McCoy Square, and DJ Skell. Now, tickets start at £10, so you can get your tickets now. The link is in the description below, so please check it out. And yeah, guys, there's even going to be a best wine competition. So whoever wines the best can win a prize from the celebrity guest. Then there's going to be prizes. And then, yeah, we've just got the best music that you're going to be interested in. So guys, get your tickets now before they will sell out. Early bird tickets are going quick. So yeah, get them. See you then. Well, yeah. But let's go back to people's reactions now. So we've got this guy chatting.
A conspiracy theorist if you like, but I find this UK social media ban pretty suspicious, because if under 16s are banned from social media, then adults will have to prove they're over 16 to use it. Do you see what's being done here? It's digital ID through the back door.
There we go.
I am zero.
So digital ID is still trying to sneak its way through. Now, I've spoke about digital ID many times on this channel, told you the dangers of it, told you what it's going towards, why it's here. and my opinions on it. So, guys, if you are interested in digital ID, I have done more videos on it. Just type in "Don't Get Hit with a Brick" digital ID or "Deluxe don't digital ID" and it should come up. But yeah, this is just, bro, it's crazy.
Surprised by this. Like probably most of you, I've known this was all coming for quite some time, and this is literally why I sold up, got land, went off grid, and built a farm. And although you should be concerned, you really don't need to panic because there is a solution. They have Agenda 2030, which is all about control and centralization, but we have Freedom 2030, which is all about independence and decentralization. We're hosting a 100% free live event in a few days to share more. If you want to check it out, just comment Freedom 2030 and I'll send you the link.
That's sick, man. Obviously, he's throwing a little advertising there, but that's good, man. Definitely, people need to hop on this wave of self-reliance, self-resilience, self-sufficiency, and stop relying on the government. So stop going to Tesco, stop going to Sainsbury's. Sainsbury's ain't too bad, but it's still a it's still a supermarket. Stop going Morrison's. Stop going to all these big Asda's, all of these places that you get everything from. Go to the individually owned one. Go to your local food market. Go to your butcher for your meat and your food. Go to go to get your milkman to give you milk and orange juice and stuff like that. There are ways to combat it, and the more you do it, the less power they're gonna have. But they're gonna keep trying until they run out. So it's just gonna keep going like that. But now if we go on to this subject of streamers, this is going to affect streamers the most, because if YouTube's going to be affected, then that's social media, isn't it? Surely loads of YouTubers, e.g. Sidemen, Mr. Beast and Chunks, are going to be in a mess because of the social media ban in the UK. Yeah, that's very true. Now, you've got people like HS TikTok and UK creators that are taking heed from the American content world and trying to create their own ecosystem, but they're definitely going to be put under pressure and stressed and basically forced to do things that are against the morals, to try and make as much money as they can before the clamps come crashing down on them. So yeah, this is just some highlights of the most recent streaming conglomerate.
How is it not about the money? I don't get how is it not about the money, bro. It's all about the fucking money, man. So like, you're getting kicked out, yeah, and then like that's mad. That don't make sense. But how can we not get the bread back from the fucking B&B if they're kicking us out and we're paying for the repairs?
So yeah, they obviously went to a house and they went rapid. Like grown adults, by the way, just moving mad, just doing the madness.
What happened? You alright?
If a guy's ever rude to you in here, yeah. What are you doing?
You guys trying to look sexy?
Yeah, you look like Matt.
Sexy.
Yeah.
So it's just degeneracy, drinking. Like, that's like, how is she, like, why is she, how can she slap? How can she slap?
In this dusty yard, look at the fucking state of the place, darling. Don't look like this kind of bitch. I'm a famous bitch, darling. Billions of views. Get me out of this yard.
Yeah, so that's just the streamer world. They're going to be affected quite drastically as well. But yeah, so if we go on to more serious topics, so have consensual sex, have a kid, have a car, work a job, vote, donate blood, join the army, but you cannot watch YouTube after your allocated government bedtime. Starmer to impose nightly social media curfews on 16 and 17-year-olds while handing them the right to vote. Well, he'd be handing them the right to vote him out, clearly. But then obviously now you have the school kids that have a lot to say. This is their reaction. It's quite devastating. I do think kids should not be on phones and social media as much as they are, but this is ridiculous.
A lot more time to fill. And what will you do?
Stare at a wall.
Okay. Earlier we looked at screen time. What was your screen time over the weekend?
9 hours.
9 hours. So suddenly you're going to have a lot more time to fill. And what will you do?
Stare at a wall. Now, yeah, man, what can you say? But this is a serious take now, guys. Let's have a listen.
Rating this under 16 ban of social media, not at all. And there's multiple points I want to touch on. First things first is government intervention. I don't like nanny state politics. You don't get to tell me what I can do with my body and my life and my family. Same thing with the smoking ban. If I want to smoke and I want to put that in my body, that's my decision. That's not for you to decide that for me. That's definitely the first part I don't like it, because who are you to tell me that my kids can't use that? What if I do want them to use it? You can't impinge on my liberty. Secondly, the fact that parents can't parent their kids properly.
Yeah, that's the problem. If it's the breakdown of the family, man. It's the fact that kids are not coming from two-parent households. People are not being intentional when they're having kids. They're just being reckless and having sex and then having children. They might just be attracted to the person, but they're not morally and ethically compatible with the person. So then the relationship breaks down. Somebody might want an abortion, somebody might not believe in abortion. Now that people resent each other, and then that just breaks down the relationship. So then now the child is being born in a chaotic household, and then plus not getting the right love and attention from both sides. People are not prioritizing their children. People are more focused on themselves and what they want, because when you have a kid you need to put the child first, but people still put themselves first for what they want to do. And then this is what leads to a lot of the recklessness in the children that we see today.
Had to lead to this is a joke. The fact that you don't use parental controls properly, the fact that you don't know what they're doing, who they're speaking to, whatever, that's just an indictment of the poor level of parenthood that we're seeing. I'm sorry if you need the government to basically say, oh my goodness, my kid, they're doing things online and I don't know. Like, you're a bad parent. They don't trust.
Nah, I've seen there's one parent I know, they have a young child and the child doesn't have a tablet, but in this day and age you say tablet, they need a tablet. What she does, she has a mini TV. They have a mini TV for the kid in the same room. So whenever they're watching YouTube or wherever they're watching, it's on the TV there and then. And if she wants to turn it off, it turns it off. If the child wants to be on any form of internet or TV or media, they have to be in the room with the mother or with the parent, with the father. So that is a very good way to tackle the freedom of kids online without government intervention, and the attention span as well is a good thing. So I'm definitely going to implement that, because I don't believe my kids having a tablet. If they want to watch TV, they can watch TV, but it's going to be in the room. No eat dinner around the table with the family, no phones, time limits, 2 hours, whatever, throughout the day, etc. Rewards, do your work, do your chores. Now you get your free time. Free time's limited. Back to normal, you know?
You and they don't want to speak to you and they feel closed and they don't want to open up to you. That's your problem. Now, the third and more conspiratorial reason, again, I don't know the specific ins and outs of this, but am I going to have to submit my ID just to prove that I'm above 16? Because I'm thinking, is this not a ploy for them to ensure that they get as many IDs on record? But even then, like, see, I've gone conspiracy mode, but then I've kind of contradicted myself, because I'm thinking, but they've got that information anyway. They've got the passport and the ID stuff anyway. So, you know what, maybe that last point, I'll leave it in there, but maybe that last point isn't so legit. You shouldn't be celebrating.
Yeah, man, that's the thing. It's very, even Lin May, she said something about people are so on it about digital ID, but they don't know that they have their iPhone and their details all online. I'm gonna go quickly find it for you. 2 seconds. Found it, guys. Sorry, found it. Son made you think again. So Lin May, she said the funniest people against digital ID are those on benefits or on social housing, those who get arrested, go to prison, and those who use the NHS regularly. We have everything on you. When I was a fraud officer for Ealing Council, I was shocked at how much access I had to people's information. If people are really scared about digital ID, get off benefits, leave social housing, stay away from crime, and sign up to private healthcare where they are strict with sharing information. Now that ties into the point about that gentleman was talking about, saying that they have our information already. Yeah, but the difference is that they have it all collated in one place, so that if they do need to issue sanctions on you, then they have every single thing to stop you from. They can cancel. So you having a criminal record is different from you being your online signature. So if you do something during online that is against the government's regime, then that can be tracked on your online signature to your linked to your passport. Now your point systems, if you've done too much or it's too bad, then they can cancel your passport. Now you can't travel. Same with a driving license. Same with you if you have only online payments, cancel your card. Now you can't buy what you need to buy, and that's what they're already doing in China. So the reason why people are scared about this is because they can see how totalitarian and how obstructive and obtuse it can be due to the blueprint in China. China is literally showing you what your life is going to be like in the future. So it's a little bit disingenuous for people to not take those concerns seriously and just say, just because they have your information in separate sectors and some of them share information anyway, you should just, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, because they'll be able to hinder you due to the collection and the coagulation of all the information. Now, guys, there's a full the link's in the bio for you to buy the tickets. This is the end of Don't Get Hit with a Brick, and I'll see you guys in the next one.